start there, game 150. How significant was that mean to you?
Yeah, it obviously is a milestone that if you had asked me 7 years ago, I probably wouldn't have ever thought I'd achieve. So it's something that I'm really proud of, not only for obviously myself, but my family and all those that have put some work and time into me over the journey. Keep finding myself travelling interstate though, so people are getting pretty annoyed with me whenever I play a milestone game.
How many people have you got going with you?
I think there's about a dozen that'll end up coming across, which is pretty cool. I've had the same group of friends since I was 13, 14 years old, from South Barwon, and then obviously, you know, my partner, my kids, and some family members as well, which, yeah, it's really nice. It's a nice time to have and to reflect on those people that have been along the journey with me.
Is there a moment that stands out aside from that grand final win in 2022?
I think, you know, the first game is obviously a significant milestone for myself. I don't really like to think about my 100th game because we got pantsed by Brisbane up there, so that one I skipped over pretty quickly. But I take them all as fantastic achievements. I said it last year. Every time I get to pull on the jumper is something that I really, really cherish. So not one stands out more so than the grand final in particular, but yeah, they're all fantastic.
How promising is it to have already got guys signing for the next few years?
Yeah, it's fantastic. I mean, Zach isn't that young anymore. I think he's got everyone fooled with how old they think he is. But you know, to see, you know, a draft mate of mine, Zach, getting signed again is fantastic. And then two young players that we've got massive hopes for in their future. You know, Sheen, a different background to most, but the impact that he's had in the group's been significant. And then obviously, you know, having Jai, who's a Geelong boy and a really talented young man, signed for the next couple of years is something that's a massive koi for the club. So yeah, it's great to see these young boys getting their opportunity, but we're here to win games and they're obviously contributing to that.
What do you like about Jai?
Oh, not much. He's standing over there, so I won't pump him up too much. No, I love a lot about Jai. As soon as I saw the news yesterday that he signed 2 years, I was very quick to send him a message and congratulate him. Obviously, his start to his career hasn't been smooth sailing for him, so the resilience that he's shown and the character that he has is really top class. And he's only scratching the surface of his talent. And I think we saw out there on Saturday night the hardness that he brings and the honesty that he plays the game with. So he's a great teammate and he's a really, really good kid.
As a team, what did you like about Saturday night, and what lessons do you take away heading into Adelaide Friday night?
I like the fact that we won, first and foremost. It's always nice to win the first one, and having an opportunity to do it down here in front of a packed house was really, really enjoyable. It wasn't perfect by any stretch, but we anticipated that. St Kilda would play a really honest and hard defensive style that we've come to expect from Ross, and I think the most pleasing thing was that we just came out, played our way, albeit not, as I said, not perfect for the entire 120 minutes, but we got the job done and we got plenty to work on, but yeah, it's a great start.
Do you feel you inspire those that have taken the road less travelled to the AFL?
I think it started well before me. You know, James Podsiadly down here, Scotty Thompson, who was you know, another South Barwon expat of mine, and I just think that the opportunities that are there for those that may not be ready at 18 or may not maybe not be rated at that age have just become more and more prevalent, which you know, seeing Sean on Saturday night and his journey, it reminded me of Tom Atkins, who just kept toiling away and kept plugging away and eventually got his shot. So they do bring a big smile to my face because I do feel like they're close to my heart, but I'm just so proud of those that, yeah, do take that journey that's just a bit longer, because you see the joy that they bring out there and the emotion that it brings to their family as well is something that's really, really special.
3 signed on yesterday, there's still quite a few out of contract cats at the end of the year. Are you confident that most of them will re-sign?
I think it's something that I don't really have a say over, so I don't really try and put any thought into contract talk or, you know, who's out of contract from my teammates. I just hope that all those that are in those positions are just doing their best to perform for the team and perform for themselves. That's all we can ask of them. There's obviously a massive number that are out of contract, but if they continue to put their best foot forward, I'm sure that stuff will take care of itself.
Max Holmes stole your thunder a little bit off half-back on the weekend during the pre-season. How have you seen his move to defence?
Yeah, he's been really really good, Max. His attitude towards it's been really fantastic. He probably understood that going from the wing to inside is probably something that isn't great for his endurance potentially, so putting another string to his bow behind the ball and adding another strength to his game with his legs and the power that he provides around the contest is something that's really, really good. So he's still a work in progress. I think it's only his third year playing professional football, so coming from an athletics background, he's got massive scope for improvement, but he's putting himself in the right position to impact the game, and as we saw on Saturday, he's doing that.
How do you see the game of Patrick Dangerfield on the weekend? Obviously kicked out the winning goal, but
Yeah, special. I think Pat's gone from an accumulator to just being a really impact player. Not only the goal that he kicked and, obviously what he does around the contest, but some of his defensive efforts were enormous. I think he had the most pressure points on the ground for us, which, as your captain, that's something that so easy to fall in behind and just follow that lead. So, he was a significant contributor and, he's a special player.
39,352, I think, sixth biggest crowd ever here at GMHBA Stadium. What was it like out there with that sort of number in this venue for the first time for you?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I think it's significant, having that city end filled when it's been sort of barren and vacant for the last 2 seasons. So, it was really, really, really cool to be a part of. The Geelong community as a whole are fantastic whenever they get the opportunity to support us and come out, but having that number and being a part of that historic night for Joel obviously was something that I'll reflect on and really enjoy.
Sense of fear from Paddy at the toss too, that he won the toss and kicked to the Selwood stand end. Had that been pre-discussed?
Yeah, he asked me pre-game. He said, "Do you reckon we start going that way or finish going that way?" I said, "Nah, you got to give the crowd what they want." So, it's always a good way to start, and we're really looking forward to the future down here.